Every year we're delighted to support allirelandcycle.ie. It is a charity fundraising event. It takes place this year between August the 12th and Sunday. So it starts on this Thursday, August the 12th, and Sunday the 22nd. It's all to help raise vital funds for the National Breast Cancer Research Institute. It's for a brilliant cause. I can't overstate how much it is important that the money for these goes to research institutes, because they're the ones on the front line actually developing the science to help combat the various cancers, and this is for National Breast Cancer Research Institute. AllIrelandCycle.ie is the website, and I'm delighted to say that we're joined by Kilkenny Camogie star Collette Dormer to talk about this. She's all part of the it's an upcoming challenge that we're getting everybody out there for all ages and abilities. You can register, and it's just to see how far you can go, so it's kind of a challenge against yourself. Collette, good morning to you. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
Yeah,
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no worries. This challenge, it's not to do a specific distance. It's not something that you can't do. It's literally how far can you go, and it's a challenge against yourself, and that's a great thing for anybody to get involved in.
Yeah, exactly. It's just about pushing yourself and see how far you can go, and that's really it, and kind of to test yourself. And there's kind of an inter-county kind of competition going on as well, and to kind of push every county to kind of drive on for their own county. I think Waterford won it last year, so it might give the Kilkenny people a bit of a drive to try beat them this year. So hopefully we can get as many people out as possible between Thursday and Sunday.
There's nothing like beating your neighbours. That's the thing.
Yeah, the old close border rivalry, yeah.
Come here, we wanted to talk to you a little bit, Collette, about what the challenge is like when you guys have a target on your back as the defending champions. How different is it when you're preparing as champions? Because we automatically assume that it's going to be extra confidence and things come easier to the champions, but maybe that's not always the case.
No, sure, as every team, they like to be the underdogs when you're going into a match. So there probably is a little bit of added pressure in that, but all we can concentrate on is improving every week and improving our game. Like, there's always aspects of your game that you can improve and get faster, and like, you work on different tactics and stuff like that. So if we just have to concentrate on our own game and go on from there.
What changes in the aftermath of an All-Ireland win like that? Is the things you're talking about there are quite interesting. Is there almost a very deliberate effort to try and improve and to try and strive for even better, knowing that complacency is sometimes a threat for teams who do come out on top in the All-Ireland?
Yeah, well, I think with Camogie, like, after the weekend there, the hurling is a little bit different. I think everyone's talking about Limerick going all the way, but with Camogie, it's so close. Like, anybody could win on any given day. So I think it's just a matter of just improving and every day as we go out at training and working on different aspects. Like, any match you watch back, like, there's always something to work on, and yeah, it's just about getting better every game, and hopefully on the day that you can produce that.
At this stage in the season, when you're getting into the business end, very much in the business end of the season, what are the improvements you're trying to make as a team?
Yeah, like, sure, it's just about speeding up and kind of working together. And sure, as everyone says, your work rate, that's, like, every team probably talks about work rate and improving that. And like, when you watch back the matches, like the Waterford and Limerick game, like, the work rate in the first 15 minutes was just phenomenal. And so it's just about that and speeding up your game and working together as a team.
Can I ask you on a personal level, why do you keep going? Why are you still, because is it 14 years you're playing senior inter-county at this stage?
Yeah, I think this is the 15th year now, but I don't feel like it's been 15 years. I honestly, like, I thought last year was going to be it, like, finish. Like, I wasn't going to go back in 2020. I was to get married. I got married, and then the way the COVID has fallen for me, it kind of has given me a new lease of joy with Camogie, and kind of like a driving force again, and it's given me a chance to just stay going. And I honestly don't feel like it's been that long. I feel like I've only stepped into the senior scene only in the last couple of years. Like, it feels all so new and fresh, and like, you have new girls coming onto the panel every year, and they bring a different aspect, and it's it doesn't feel like it's been that long.
Just explain that, will you? So the break from the game actually gave you an opportunity to refresh your batteries, or was it the fact that you realised that this isn't going to last forever?
A bit of both, yeah. Kind of like the stepping away and training on your own. I know like some days it is a struggle to get out on your own and stuff like that, but you kind of, the onus was on yourself, and it kind of gave me a sense of confidence. Like once I was ticking the boxes, I was doing what I was told to do on my own. It gave me the confidence that I had the like a pre-season done before we went even back. And then last year we got to play club first, and like it was absolutely the best year I've ever had in that regard. So I really enjoyed club. You were able to be at training every night of the week with club. You were down with the girls, and you'd no added pressure that you were missing anything else. So you were able to give club full focus. And then once club was finished, then you were able to switch your mind and move on to county. And last year was really, really enjoyable. So it kind of just gave us another pep in the step, kind of like, and as you said, like it refocused me. It kind of realised that like Camogie isn't around forever. Like your career is very short.
There was definitely a period of about 10 years where all we heard about was the sacrifices that players made to play the game, and it really sounded like there was no joy or energy behind it other than a gruel and a grind. But actually it turns out that most people who play inter-county really love the lifestyle, really love being active and being out with their mates and challenging themselves and hitting new heights and doing personal best in the gym and all that kind of stuff, and maybe that's how we should have been talking about what that experience has been like.
Yeah, like people kind of seem to put a downer on all the stuff that you miss out, but you really don't. Like it gives you huge opportunities. Like the last couple of years with the girls going on all-star trips, like you got to know other girls from different counties, and you do get the off season and you get to enjoy it and stuff like that. And of course there is times where you can't go to this or that or do this holiday or go to this wedding or stay out late because you have to go home and you've training in the morning. But I just feel like when it comes down to it and you get so far and there's that one win that you're like, yes, this is all worth it, and like you do get an awful buzz from it. Like, so I don't think if you were to go back and ask any player at the end of their career, would you change anything? I don't think they would say yes. They regret any of it. I think the only regrets anyone would ever have is that it didn't last long enough.
So you've no intention of hanging up the boots anytime soon, it sounds like.
Well, I'm enjoying it at the moment. So hopefully it'll go as long as I can. And
success obviously helps.
Success does help. It makes it easier, yes, yeah. But it's the girls around you that makes it fun and enjoyable, and the management, like they just bring the crack to it, and that's what it's all about, what sport's about. Like you have to be enjoying it, and like as Kelly Harrington said last week, like, and her brother reiterated, like you have to find your passion in whatever sport it is or whatever you like to do. Like you have to be enjoying it, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Collette, this charity is obviously something that it's quite personal for you, I understand.
Yeah, so like Mum was diagnosed back in 2007, but it wasn't breast cancer itself, but I just feel that like any chance I can help in regards to promoting cancer research or giving back to any charity that has to do with cancer, I try my best. And with the All-Ireland Cycle, it's such a great charity. Like it's such a boost and promoting like exercises, and it's not like a race. You don't have to like beat anybody. It's just you go out and do it for yourself. And I just find with something like this, like even if you're not the person that is going through the journey of cancer, for someone that's like linked to it, family or friends that has someone that is going through it, it is a way for us to be able to give something back and to help I just find when you're on the sidelines and you're watching someone go through it, like, you just don't know what to do and you don't know where you can help or do anything. But the likes of the All-Ireland cycle gives you a chance to do something and feel like you're offering something back.
And to give people support in a way that, however small it may seem, can hopefully give them something to feed off.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. Listen, Collette, we wish you the very best with the rest of the summer, however long it lasts. And thanks a million for joining us this morning. Cheers.
Thanks a million, guys. Thank you.
Kilkenny Camogie player Collette Dormer talking to us. And just to remind everybody, allirelandcycle.ie. It starts this Thursday and it goes until the following Sunday. And the challenge, as Collette said there, it's not a race. It's just to see how far you can cycle in 10 days. And then obviously there is this inter-county rivalry where if you register on the website and you put your place in, then obviously they can find out which counties are doing best. So that is the story with that, and my thanks to Collette for helping to promote that this morning. allirelandcycle.ie is the website.